to our channel Easy Chemistry by Praveen. So today I'm going to discuss about the topic is called as a important NEET IIT JEE questions in the want half factors. So till now we discussed about the colligative properties we discussed. So now we are going to discuss about the topic important questions in the one half factor. One half factors is related to the all the colligative property. So if you see the first question, 1% of the urea, 1% of NaCl, 1% sodium sulfate. Among all these, which is having the osmotic pressure. So what is the formula to calculate the osmotic pressure? Osmotic pressure we have to calculate phi is equal mRT formula we have to calculate. But here if you observe the whatever the they have given urea and NaCl and NaSO4, definitely whenever they are dissolved in the water, automatically they will start the dissociation. That's why we have to use the one half factor, that is called as the I. First of all, we have to calculate the I. We have to calculate. See here, R for the urea, NaCl, Na2SO4 gas constant is similar. T also temperature, given temperature only. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the phi is equal m into I for the three solutions we have to calculate. So what is the urea weight? What is the molarity? Weight by the gram molecular weight into 1000 by V, volume in a liters. So if they are given in the milliliter, we have to convert it into liters, we have to calculate it. So 1% in the sense what? 1% in the sense 1 gram present in the 100 ml. So into I factor. So just substitute. So weight, how much they have given? Weight they have given is equal 1% they have given. So 1 gram they have given. 1 gram. Gram molecular weight of the urea, if you see gram molecular weight of the urea, you will get the 60 you will get. So 60 into 1000 upon the volume, how much? 100 into I. What is mean by I? That means dissociation, whether it is dissociated into ions or not. So it will not be dissociated. Same urea will be 1 only will be there. Urea will be 1. So here 100 get cancelled is equal 10 by 60 is equal 1 by 6 into 1. This is for the urea. This is for the urea. Now same formula apply to the NaCl we have to apply. So NaCl. So 5 is equal to weight, how much? 1%. So what is the NaCl molecular weight? So NaCl molecular it is 58.5. So 58.5 into 1000 upon the 100 into what is the I here? After dissociation it will form 2 ions, Na plus Cl minus 5. So it will become 2. So into 2 is equal 10 by 58.5 into 2 is equal to 2 by 5.85. So by doing the calculations you will get the 1 by 2 1 ja 2 ja. So 1 by 2.92 you will get. So whatever is left, 1% of Na2SO4 we have to calculate. Same. So 5 is equal Na2SO4 1%. So sodium sulfate is equal 142 into 1000 upon the 100 into how many ions will form? 2 Na plus SO4 2 minus 3 ions will form. So into 3. So into 3, 100 get cancelled. So 1 by 140, 1 by, so 10 by 42, so is equal 1 by 42. So you will get the into 3. So what is the value? Into 3. So into 3, by doing the calculations you will get the 1 by 3 1 by 4.7 will get. So among all these, this got the least value. So this got the least value, automatically NaCl having the highest osmotic pressure. It is the next question. So which of the following, among the following, here they have given the some solutions they have given. Which of the following solutions will exhibit the highest osmotic pressure? So 2004 JEE mains they have asked this questions. If you observe 0.01 m Na2SO4 and what they have given 0.01 m KNO3, 0.015 urea, 0.015 the glucose. So boiling points, nothing but the elevation in boiling point is a colligative property. Colligative properties in the sense what? It is depends upon the number of the particle. If the number of the particles are more, automatically boiling point will be increases. First we have to identify the I factor. We have to identify I. 1/2 I value we have to identify. So whenever they are dissolving the solutions, how many ions it will form? So Na2SO4, whenever you are dissolving, it will form the 2Na plus SO4 2 minus. That means what? 3 it will be formed. So what is the value of the I? I value is equal to here 3 will be formed, 3 ions. So automatically molarity will change into 0.03 m will be changed. Concentration of the ions. What about these? K plus NO3 minus, only dissociated into 2 ions it will be dissociated. K plus NO3 minus. So how many ions? So K plus NO3 minus 2. So how many? 2 ions. Nothing but the concentration 0.02. So urea will not be dissociated. How much you are taking concentration, it will not be changed whenever you are dissolving in the some solution, because it is not at all dissociated. So it will become 0.015. Next one you can 0.015 it will be there. Next one you can see glucose also 0.015. So highest concentration for the Na2SO4, because 1/2 factor will be more, I will be more, producing of the more ions it will be produces. So anything which producing the more ions, automatically it will showing the more boiling point, highest boiling point. More the particle, automatically it will show the most boiling point it will show. See the next question. So if you observe the question, the osmotic pressure of equimolar, that means molarity is same, concentration is same of the urea, barium chloride and aluminum chloride. So BaCl2, urea and aluminum. So what will be the order? What will be the increasing order? If you see we have to calculate the 1/2 I value we have to calculate. Generally, how can you calculate the osmotic pressure? Phi is equal MRT into I. Molarity is same, gas constant is same, temperature is same. So I only is different. For example, if you see the urea, I value only 1 only will be there. It will not get the dissociated into the ions. So next one, if you see the BaCl2, so Ba plus 2 and 2Cl minus. So how many ions? So 2 plus 1, 3 ions it will get. If you see the AlCl3, so how many ions it will get? It will get the 3 ions it will be, 4 ions it will get, 3Cl minus. 3Cl minus plus Al plus 3. So you will get the 4 ions. So order will be like AlCl3 having next BaCl2, next urea. Osmotic pressure is also colligative properties. So colligative properties always depends upon the number of the solute particles only it will depends upon. So this is about the, so next question, see the next question. 1/2 factor, that means I is more than the unity, is more than the 1, indicates that the solute is a solution has. What the question they are asking is 1/2 factor is more than the 1, that means more than 2 or more than 1, in the sense it is 1/2 factor is 2, 1/2 factor is 3, 1/2 factor is 4. So whenever if you see 1/2 factor is more than 1, that means indicated what? So definitely some strong electrolyte is presented. The strong electrolyte is dissociated into the ions. It will be strong electrolyte dissociated into the ions. For example, if you see the urea, whenever you are dissolving the aqueous solutions, so it will not get the form the ions. It will not forms the ions. So I factor, what will be the I factor? Only 1. What the question they are asking? Unity is more than 1. So for example, if you take the NaCl, before what is the concentration? Only 1, but whenever it dissolve in aqueous solution, it will form the Na plus Cl minus, 2 ions it will form. So here 1/2 factor more than unity, more than 1 unity. That means what? Whenever if you take the strong electrolyte, automatically it will forms the more than the one ions it will form. It get dissociated into the different ions, it will be dissociated. Cation, anion it will be produced. So by doing this, that means what dissociation will be taking place. So dissociated. For example, if they are asking the question, the 1/2 factor is less than unity. That means exactly 1 or less than unity. That time what? No dissociation, only association only will take place. That time associated will be the correct answer. So next question, if alpha is the degree of dissociation of Na2SO4, the 1/2 factor used for calculating the molecular mass. If you see, we have to calculate the I, we have to calculate for the Na2SO4. That means how many ions it will be forming. So for the molecular mass, not only ions. So you can see the it will forms 2 Na plus SO4, 2 minus it will be formed. So before dissociation, so concentration will be like ions will be 0 0. After dissociation, degree of dissociation will be alpha, 1 minus alpha. Na plus how much? If it is producing 1 Na2SO4 producing the 2 Na plus, that means degree of dissociation how much here? Alpha. Here what will be there? Here 2 alpha. Here what will be there? 1 Na2SO4 is producing the 1 SO4 2 minus. So automatically it will be like alpha. So if you want to calculate the I factor, so degree of dissociations after concentration, after and before. So of degree of dissociation after how much you have to calculate, you have to do the sum of all these, you have to do 1 minus alpha plus 2 alpha plus alpha. So 2 alpha plus 1 alpha is equal to 3 alpha, 3 alpha minus 1 alpha is equal to 2 alpha. So you will get the 1 plus 2 alpha you will get. So without any another formula is also is there to calculate this. For this, I is equal 1 plus n minus 1 alpha. You can substitute this for the any molecule to calculate the 1/2 factors. You can calculate I value. See here 1. How many ions is forming? 3 ions. 1 minus 1. 3 ions only. This 2 plus 1. 3 ions it will be forming. So how much? 1 plus 2 alpha. So this is like this also you can easily calculate it. So next question, if you see next questions, K for water is 1.8 degrees Celsius. That means the molar freezing point constant for water is 1.86 per mole. If 342 grams of the cane sugar is dissolved in the 1000 gram, that means 1 kg of water, the solution will be freezes out. At what point the solution will be freezed out? So here you can see the formula delta TF is equal, freezing point is equal KF into M into I. So I is nothing but the 1/2 factor. Cane sugar will not produce any ions, it will not produces. So 1/2 factor is 1. So KF is how much? 1.86 into molarity means what? Number of moles means volume of the solution. Into I means 1. So is equal 1.86 into number of moles. How can you calculate? Weight by the gram molecular weight. Weight how much? 342. Gram molecular weight of the cane sugar, if you see, it will also 342. So number of moles how many? 1. Volume of the solution in liters. So 1000 grams is a 1. So into 1. So is equal 1.86 delta TF. What they are asking? Solution they are asking. So TF minus TF naught is equal 1.86 is equal TF is equal Q solvent water at freezing point at 0 degree Celsius. So 0 minus 1.8 degree Celsius. So 1.8 degree Celsius is the freezing point of this solution. So okay, if you see the next questions, that is also asked in the previous mains, they are asked these questions. So this is asked in the 2011, they are asking the degree of dissociation, alpha of a weak electrolyte AXBY. What is the electrolyte? AXBY. Weak electrolyte AXBY is related to the 1/2 factor, is related to the 1/2 factor expression. 1/2 factor by the expression 2011 means they have asked this question. If you see what they have given, weak electrolyte AX BY they have given. Whenever it is dissociated, so automatically it will form XA, whatever is there it will become the charge Y plus, so YB, whatever is there it will become the charge X minus, one negative ion, one positive ion. So before dissociation concentration is 0 0. So after dissociation how much? For example, this is 1 minus alpha. What will be there? This is equal X alpha. This is how much? Y alpha. If you do the summation of all this after the dissociation, automatically you will get. So what is this? 1 minus alpha plus X alpha plus Y alpha. Y alpha. So here you can see the alpha is the common thing here. Here common, alpha is the common. Take the alpha common. So is equal 1 plus alpha X plus Y minus 1. So degree of dissociation I we are calculating. So see here, alpha is equal X plus Y minus 1. I is equal 1. This is the I is equal 1. This one. So now you can see what they are asking. Alpha is equal I minus 1. I minus 1 is equal, now it comes is equal 1 X plus Y minus 1. So this is the degree of dissociations they are asking in the 2011 mains. They are asking this question. So thanks sir watching the video. If you are watching this video first time, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.